video is about how you can edit great videos for YouTube. I use Filmora 10 to create all of my videos. The video creation I'll be showing you today is going to be a travel video, combining different video clips and scenery. It will be a short sample video. Remember, there are all kinds of different types of videos on YouTube, but they all use the same basic editing techniques. If this video helps you, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you have any questions or just want to say hi, leave me a comment. Okay, let's get started. This tutorial is brought to you by Wondershare Filmora 10. Filmora 10 is made for beginners as well as intermediate users. Wondershare Filmora 10 creates inspired storytelling video without limitations. It is an easy-to-use video editor software to bring your imagination to life. You will find a link in the description to download Filmora 10 for a free test drive to see just how powerful this program is.
Whenever you open up Filmora, you're going to get this welcome screen. On the right are some of the projects I'd worked on before. On the left is select a new project. So we're just going to click on this green spot and Filmora opens up. This is the interface for Filmora. First step we're going to do is import some media files or videos to make our project. Okay, here are the videos that I've got placed in one folder. We always want to keep our videos together. I've highlighted them, click open, and we've populated our media browser with the videos we're going to use in this project. Okay guys, once you have your clips in, I like to go up here and click File, Save Project As, and name your project. Boom. Now as you're working on your project, Filmora is going to automatically save your project as you go along, and then at the very end you're going to save before you export it to make your finished video. I also recommend do not move any of your files anywhere on your hard drive after you've done this step, because Filmora needs to know where to look for each file. Before we go any further, I'd like to explain the interface of Filmora. In the top left-hand corner, as you can see, we have the media browser. We have audio browser. Filmora gives you included 179 different audios, 25 of those being sound effects. You can use these for free on any of your projects and place them on YouTube. We have a title browser where you have all sorts of titles for your project. And we have a transition browser. These are transitions between each clip to make them move smoothly. There's also three other things, effects, elements, and split screen, that we're not going to go into in this tutorial. Okay, so that takes care of the top left. Now let's look at the top right, which is our preview window. Anytime you're working on any video, it's going to show up here. You have controls here to preview this video. This is where you're going to see your work. And then at the bottom, we have the bottom timeline with video and audio tracks. It all makes sense when we start working. So let's get started. Go back up here to media. Now I like to do this in steps, and the first step being is bringing the media or your clips down into the video line. Now the easiest way to do it is to hit this plus button. Okay, on the first clip they're going to ask you if you want to match the media or whatever. Go ahead and match the media, because that will be the same size you've shot in your camera or phone. Okay, so there's the first clip is down. This red thing is called the playhead. This does a lot of different things, but for this instance, whenever you hit a plus, the clips are going to go down to where the playhead is. Okay, so we've got all our clips in line. If you notice, there's a check mark whenever we send a video down to the bottom. Okay, let's talk about what this little project is going to be. This is a visit to the beach where we live in Portugal. We start with an intro that my wife did explaining where we are. and then we have 5 different clips of some scenery. The next step is to cut or split any videos that we have any problems with. And I'll show you what I mean. We're going to preview each video, make sure it's okay, cut out any bad parts. Now this first video is going to be my wife, and we've already cut it to the right size, so we're not going to worry about it. So what you do is place your playhead, the first B-roll, we call it B-roll, it's not the actual speaker, it's just the background pictures. Give it, push play, let's take a look at it, see if there's any problems. Okay, I didn't see any problems with the video, but since we're demonstrating how to cut videos, we're going to go ahead and shorten it a little bit. So we highlight the video, we place the playhead where we want to make our cut. We hit the scissors, and that cuts it. Now we need to clip one of these 2 sides. Let's clip this side. Now we're in the trash. Now we're going to play our next video. Okay, right at the beginning, you see the color changing there? We don't want that, so we're going to clip out the beginning of this video. Highlight, we got our player head in place, hit the scissors. We're going to highlight the part we want to get rid of, trash can, and the beginning of that video is gone. Now you can also just pull your playhead across, kind of in a fast motion. And there's no real problems with that other than that little jolt right there. But let's cut the video about right here. Got it in place, playhead in place, scissors. We're going to delete this part so it's highlighted. Hit the trash can. All right, let's do our next one. That one looks good. Now we're going to play the very last one. Check it out. Okay, when I was taking this video, I panned from this growth on the beach up to the top, but I think I panned a little too low. It looks kind of funky. So we're going to cut this piece out. So I got my playhead in place, scissors, highlight the beginning, and hit the trash can. Okay, so we've taken a look at all of our B-roll footage, which is these 5, and we've checked them out, make sure they're good, and we've cut the ends. Now, if I was doing a regular project, I'd be going back and checking this again and playing the whole thing, making sure everything looked good. The next thing I like to do is create a zoom effect on these videos. Now, when we play this one, for instance, it's a nice shot with the birds flying, the beach and everything, but we need to zoom in to create a little movie magic, so to speak. So let me show you how to do that. First of all, we're going to highlight the little clip, come right here to this funny looking box, which is crop and zoom tool. Right here it's called pan and zoom, and this is where we're going to do our magic. If you look on the outside, there's a green box with the words start. If you're going to look on the inside, there's a red box with the words end. So we click on this box, it turns green, and this box is movable and it's resizable. So you get it. This is the start point, this is going to be the end point in the video. And I've put the box over what I call the focal point. Click OK, and now let's take a look at it. See how it's zooming in right to where we wanted it to? Pretty neat, huh? Okay, let's do the second one. Highlight, crop and zoom tool, pan and zoom. Click on the little box. I like to bring this one up here. Let's make it a little bigger, because this whole thing is really the focal point, I think. Let's check out, see what that one looks like.
No.
Great. Now, you can see where our focal point is going to be on this one. Highlight it, crop and zoom, pan and zoom, highlight this, And let's make it a little bigger. Zooming in. Okay, we'll kind of take a look at that one. We know where the focal point on this one is. Highlight it, crop and zoom, pan and zoom. Click on our inbox. And this one we want bigger too. Oops, looks like I clicked off of it there. Great. See how this looks. Okay. Let's play this one to the end. I think our end point is going to be kind of low here. The reason, and let me show you why we're looking at it now, because whenever you, let's see, highlight, click, yeah, that's good. Okay, pan and zoom. Okay, there we go. Let's check it out. See how that ended up. Okay, I saw a little, you see that right there at the end? So let's cut off the very end. See, we would have caught that the second time we went in to check out our video clips, make sure it was okay. The next step we're going to do is add a title. And we're going to add the title to the very beginning, of course. So we click on titles, and now we got to choose between 278 included titles. Kind of crazy, huh? Actually, the titles are the ones that come at the beginning. They have end credits, subtitles, broken up into different things. So we click on titles here. In order to test each title, we double click on it. That gives us a sample of the animation and what each title is going to look like. For this video, I'm going to use this title, and you're going to see why. Okay, so we have our player head at the very beginning. We come up here, click plus, and it is put a title box on a new video line up above our video. So when we play it,
Today we're out exploring
there's the title.
Beautiful beach.
Okay, so let's work on this. We're going to double click on the title box, get this little thing out of the way, click advanced. Okay, if we could just hold our button down, we can move this title up here where we can see it. Now in this advanced tab, there's a whole lot of things we can do. I'm just going to go over the basic things. We can change the font, we can change the size, we can bold it, italicize it, and all kinds of things. But we're just staying basic today. What we do need to do is change the color from white to black. Okay? And the other thing we need to do is change the text. So we come up here, up to the left. You can see where I'm at up here. Backspace this out and type in the name of the video, Praia de Marinha, because that's where we're at. The beach of the sailors. Okay. Click OK. Click OK again. And let's see what this looks like.
Today
And
we're out exploring the beautiful
okay,
beach
that worked out.
called Praia.
But I'm going to show you something. Watch this.
The beautiful beach called.
Okay, I stopped the playhead right where she said called. What I'm going to do is pull this out. Oops. Grab the whole thing here. And line it up with the playhead. Now look what happens.
Today we're out exploring the beautiful beach called Praia de Marinha.
Kind of cool, right? I matched the title for when she said the words. I know it's a silly little thing, but that's what we did. At some point in your project, you're going to want to put in a subscribe button. I've got a video link at the end of this video to show you just how to do that. Be sure to look for it. Now we're going to work on transitions. Transitions are the changes between each clip to give that smooth movement. So we go up here and click on Transitions. Filmora 10 gives us 233 different transitions. Now to check these out and see what it's going to look like, we double click and it gives us a sample of each transition and what it's going to look like. Okay, that one's a crazy one. Let's use that one. Okay, like I say, the transitions go between each clip, so we're going to drag these down until they straddle each clip. Okay, let's try this one again. It didn't want to straddle before. Yeah, that's fine. We don't want to block out Terry. So now let's take a look at the transition, see what you think. Pretty cool, huh? A lot smoother. Okay, the next step, we want to add music to finish off our video. Now, as I'm playing this, you can hear us talking in the background, the waves, the wind. We want to get rid of that. Now, of course, we don't want to get rid of the intro with Terry talking. We just want to get rid of the sound in these last 5 clips. So here's what we're going to do. Highlight the clip. I push Control, and we choose all 5 of those clips. Not the first one, just these 5. Right-click, and come up here. It says Detach Audio. Now, see what it's done? We've got the video clips here and our audio clips here. So let's highlight, Control, each of the video clips, go to Trash Can, and the audio's gone. Simple as that. We still have hers. Okay. So let's see. Let's add some music. Click on Audio. Here again, Filmora has 179 different audio files, including 25 sound effects. How are you going to choose? Well, they do have it divided up into different types. So I've got some in my favorites here, so we'll just look at these. You double click on each one. See if you like each one. Now, you know, guys, music is a personal thing. You're going to choose your own music for your own video, but do keep in mind, maybe match it to the type of video you're doing. I like this one. I mean, I could imagine myself listening to that walking down the beach. So we're going to add music after she speaks to the end. So I'm going to put my playhead after the intro and click the plus sign. Now the audio was so long that it went way past the video, so I pushed home button to bring this back. Let's pull our playhead to the end of the video. We've got the bottom highlighted. Scissors, highlight the end, and trash. Whoop. I missed it just a little bit. No, that's right on. It's right on. Okay. So she's going to be talking. Did you see how the music kind of faded in? You could see the line here that it's fading in. But if you look here at the end, the music's going to stop abruptly where we cut it. And it doesn't sound too good for the end of the video. So we highlight the audio. There's a little white box right up here. We grab it and move it to our left. Now we're going to fade our music. Guess what, guys? We're finished with our project. Of course, we're going to watch the whole thing. Let's go ahead and watch the whole thing before we publish this and make our final video. so you can get an idea.
Today we're out exploring the beautiful beach called Playa de Marina near the town of Lagoa. As you can see, there's beautiful rock formations all over and trails that go on for miles and miles.
There it is, guys. It didn't take us that long, did it? With Filmora 10, it is easy to make a really nice video for YouTube, Facebook, or just to send your friends. Now, the next step is making a product that we can post to Facebook or YouTube. So we're going to come up here and do a save project. Then we're going to export. And we're going to name our project Playa de Marina. Spell it right. Final copy. You name it what you want. Then you're going to come up here and decide where you want to put it. Give me a second here. I want to put this one in a certain place. Select that folder and click on export. All right, so this is going to put this video into a folder of your choice with the name you put on it, and with this little bit of work we have a really nice video.
Listen, this is the video I was talking about. Learn how to get free subscribe buttons and place them into your video. Just click here.